You can support me on Patreon for just $1 a month.
Oh, hey guys, what's up? Just looking at some vinyl from Rob Zombie. Hey, did you guys know that he's filming a new movie called Three from Hell, and it's a direct sequel to The Devil's Rejects? Hey guys, Christian Hannah Horror here. Very excited to talk about a new movie from Rob Zombie, and I am a huge Rob Zombie fan. As you can see, I've got my shirt on today representing Rob Zombie. I kind of just want to sing his praises for a moment before I talk about this new movie and my expectations for this new movie. He just gets such a bad rap, I feel, because of the Halloween reputation. My thing is this. Don't be mad at Rob Zombie. He made his movies the way he thought he should do it. If you want to be mad at anybody, you got to be mad at the Weinstein brothers. They wanted him to do the movie. So that's all I want to say about that. I am excited about the new Halloween movie. I just want everybody to get along and be happy and just appreciate this time. But enough about that. Let's talk about Three from Hell. What I expect from this movie, what I hope to see from this movie. He posts some pictures on his Instagram about what's going on in this movie, little snippets. It looks like it's starring three main characters, Captain Spaulding, Baby, and Otis, which is the three from Hell, which were also the main three from The Devil's Rejects. The Devil's Rejects was a fairly high-liked movie. It was the successor to The House of a Thousand Corpses, which was another movie that became a cult movie after years, and both of those films are pretty adored by fans and horror fans in general, me being one of them. Three from Hell is going to be interesting because at the end of The Devil's Rejects, we don't exactly know what goes on, but it does look like things got pretty bloody. Looks like was going to be a head-on collision between the three and then the cops, and it looked bad. So, don't know if Rob is going to rewrite a little bit of history or if he's just going to kind of ignore it or say, hey, they survived that whole ordeal. Obviously they did because they're in the movie, but then again, who really knows, because we're just seeing snippets. But it does look like they're in a prison, and I assume that they're going to end up breaking out of this prison. What I would like to see from this movie, honestly, I would like to just see Rob Zombie do Rob Zombie again. If it's anything like The Devil's Rejects, The Devil's Rejects was an unapologetic, hold on to your seat, this is going to get ugly horror movie, and I like that a lot. I still prefer the style of House of a Thousand and the color palette of House of a Thousand a little bit more than The Devil's Rejects. The Devil's Rejects mostly took time in bright daylight. The movie was a lot of bright daylight, which was very weird for a horror movie. Not that there was anything wrong with that. It was quite refreshing, honestly, but one thing I do hope that this movie will have is that grittiness that the House of a Thousand Corpses had, that almost music video type look to it with the bad colors and then the just weird scenes and nasty dialogue. You know, there's a time and a place for that. I can agree that maybe in the Halloween situations it wasn't expected, let's put it like that, to have the weird dialogue that there was in those movies. But in some instances, when the world's we watch that Rob creates in his movies, sometimes that's what it is, and it fits the white trash, so to speak. I do want to see a lot of good storytelling in this movie. The Devil's Rejects, despite the fact that it seemed very simplistic, it had a great story. I'll tell you one good thing about The Devil's Rejects. One good thing. I'll tell you one thing I really liked about The Devil's Rejects. That was the battle. Do you want to take sides with the Firefly family, or do you want to take sides with Justice, the cops? I myself took side with the cop, because as much as I enjoy the Captain Spaulding character and everything like that, my conscience was telling me these people have killed so many people. I took sides with the cop, but you can kind of pick in the beginning of the movie and then stick with that side and then agree with everything those characters do in a weird way. Rob did a very good job with that. If you start this movie and say, I'm going to take Team Firefly, you can watch the movie and just go along with their characters and see what they're doing is almost, not in a good way, but almost see it as what you want to see it as. You're on their side. But if you start the movie out and you say, I'm on Team Justice, so to speak, with the cops, everything that the Fireflies do seems bad, and then it works in my head, and it's a very tough thing, I think, to see done, and I give credit to Rob for that. I would like to see something like that again in this movie. That tug of war, that push and pull of, are these bad guys? Do you not like them, or do you want the cop? You know, it'll be interesting. But so much time has gone by that it's going to be great to see these characters on screen again. I want to see some funny lines from Captain Spaulding's character, Cutter, as he was called himself in House of a Thousand Corpses. One thing I do not want to really see, and there wasn't so much of it in The Devil's Rejects as there was in House of a Thousand Corpses, is babies laugh. It gets a little annoying to me. Once or twice is fine, but not too much. It aggravates me a little bit, but I get it. I get it. That's her trademark thing. And I want to see Otis be that sarcastic, bad-mannered, you know, mean character that he is, with some witty lines and some good kills. I want to see some creative kills from Rob this time. Let's take things a little, left field. Let's do some weird kills. Let's have some weird situations. Let's really, get creative. Not that I'm saying Rob isn't creative, but I would like to see him try a new approach to things. Let's experiment with this. This is already a scenario where you've got the crowd on your side because you're bringing back characters that everybody loved. But let's push the boundaries a little bit. Let's explore. Put the gloves off, so to speak. 31 was not his most beloved film. I thought it was good for what it was, a crowd-funded film. There wasn't a whole lot of story. There wasn't a whole lot of architect to the movie. It was a roller coaster ride. It was an hour and a half of adrenaline, and I thought it was pretty good. I think from this saga, though, the Devil's Rejects saga, he can really explore and get more in depth with the movie and have a better story. So I want a great story from this, and I also want to nod at the past and things like that, but really push the envelope. Let's not be scared to take risks with this. So that's what I'm expecting from 3 from Hell and what I would like to see. What are your guys' thoughts on 3 from Hell? Are you excited about this movie? I'll be honest with you, I'm just as excited about this as I am for Halloween, being a Rob Zombie fan. This is Christian Hannah Horror. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments section below.